Tell us, are you looking forward to the Torian Pro?
I am. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm super excited, and the Torian Pro is going to be my first event back on a competition floor in a very long time, essentially since the CrossFit Games last year. So it's been quite a while, and I get to step out there locally, which is awesome.
You've competed at the Games, well, tell us how many times, and how do you think this event will compare having it on home soil?
I've competed at the Games for 7 years now straight, which was intense. It was a really long time, and then obviously it's the first time I've had a break, so I think for me competing on home soil is really nice. It's just a little bit more comforting and gentle, and I've got the friendly faces around me, and I can have my family there, and I can have my little girl there, and I can just start my introduction back with people that I know, and it's my local community, so it can't really get much better than that.
Talk us through the calibre of athletes who will be coming to the Torian Pro. I mean, for people at home who've never heard of CrossFit, how big are some of these names that we're going to see here this year?
Yeah, so the Torian Pro is amazing. It's one of our local competitions, probably the only local competition sort of within Australia at the moment outside of the sanctioned events, the CrossFit sanctioned events, that attracts big names. We've got the former fittest on earth coming in, Rich Froning, and a couple of people from his crew all the way from the US, and then we've got our local games athletes, so people who have competed at the highest level in CrossFit are competing at the Torian Pro locally, and they're coming from essentially all around the world, including myself.
What does it mean for people, I guess, amateur athletes or people who are competing in the beginner or the intermediate, to have the community but also throwing down with some of the best athletes?
You know what? The average athlete in your CrossFit gym, in our CrossFit community, don't always get the opportunity, or they might never get the opportunity to throw down and to do what they love alongside people who also do what they love at the absolute highest level. So that's really cool. We get the Open each year, and you can do it remotely and we see each other on the leaderboard, but to be in the same place at the same time, using the same equipment, doing the same movements but in their own capacity, is an amazing experience. And I think a lot of these people just don't even realize how cool it will be and how much it really does mean to them.
And this is your first time, I guess, being in this venue. How do you think this venue will compare to just throwing down at a local gym?
I'm really excited about this venue. When I heard that it was going to be here, I thought this is really stepped up a notch. This is not just your basic local competition. This is next level. This is, look at it, it's amazing. And to actually come out here, again, for those average athletes, or even for myself who's competed at the higher level, we get to replicate that competition floor locally. We get to do it, and it looks legit.
How are you feeling a couple months after having Scotty? Are you ready to come back on the competition floor?
You know what? It's so different. It's been 4.5 months since I had my baby girl, and I didn't know if I was even going to ever make it back to a competition floor. I didn't know if it was in my heart. I didn't know if my body was going to be, capable of doing it, and I'm really excited. I sort of realized at one point that I do what I love, and now I get to do it with my own community, which is mums. I get to go out there and represent all the people, that have, all the mums that have kids and they want to work out and they want to chase their dreams and they want to do these things. And so, as crazy and nerve-wracking as it is to step out there so early, I think it's awesome, and there's no better place to do it. This is a part of the stepping stone for my plan for the new season, and hopefully for a few more years to come. And it'll be my first time throwing down a few days in a row and juggling a baby in between. So yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I think this year the event has obviously just blown up massively, and we've wanted to partner with some great people and some great organisations who can help us along that journey and help us kind of realise the dream of making this event as big as it can be. And obviously Tourism and Events Queensland was an obvious choice for that, because we're proud Queenslanders ourselves, and they're a great organisation and provide a lot of support for us.
You've got some of the best athletes from around the world coming to Queensland. I guess it's not just about the competition. What are you hoping to create around the event in terms of tourism numbers, visitor experience?
Yeah, I think if you take into account the athletes that are coming, they're coming from all around Australia, including New Zealand, some internationally as well. And that's pretty cool, because we get to show off our amazing state and our amazing city, and something we can be really proud of. And then on top of that, we've got literally thousands of spectators coming from, again, internationally around Australia, and from every corner of Australia.
What's the next show for anyone who buy a ticket? What are they going to experience when they come here?
They're going to experience a lot of things. First and foremost is obviously the best in the world at this sport of CrossFit. We've got Rich Froning, who's the 4-time champion, Tia Claire Toomey, current fittest woman in history, 3-time champion, James Newberry, Australia's fittest man. We've just got the most amazing sort of calibre of athletes competing at this event this year, and spectators who come along will be able to witness that. Currently, we have about 2,500 people attending the event every day, which is close to sort of 6,000 total tickets, which is incredible. So if we can pack this stadium out and give the athletes and everyone a great experience, we'll be very happy.
What do you think will be on show for spectators?
I think the coolest thing about the new venue will be the flooring and like the way the workouts can be planned out, having a bigger space to work with, more freedom there, the way that it's accessible to spectators visually, whereas the gym, you're always limited a little bit by the confinements of the space and who can see what. So I think the way the workouts play out, Mikey will really get to flex his creative muscles there. And then the amenities, honestly, just having beers and food and all that kind of stuff available is going to be pretty huge for the spectator experience.
So for people at home, you don't have to be the fittest on it. Now, you were a former champion of the Torian Pro, but how do you think 2019 will compare to years gone by?
I think the guys organising the competition this year have really blown it out of the water. It's a massive step up, not only for the spectators but the athletes as well. And because of the enormity of the event, the quality of competition coming to Brisbane this year has stepped up as well. So if I'm going to repeat as champion, I've definitely got my work cut out for me this year, but I'm really excited for the challenge.